welcome to Red Dragon readings from the heart and soul of Wales. That is where I'm from. I'm Jared Walters, and this is July 2024 reading video for Pisces. And what we're going to do is we're going to deal some cards, and we're going to go through the reading. This isn't going to resonate with every single Pisces because for various reasons. But I hope it is going to resonate with you. If it doesn't, I will be doing several other videos on this channel that are based in doing different readings that I hope are going to reach as wide an audience as possible. So please be sure to stick around. You can subscribe to the channel, you can click the bell for the notifications. I do private readings on my website, which is jaredwalters.co.uk. And the link to all that is in the description below this video. But let's crack on with the reading for Pisces for July 2024 and see what is coming up for you. What can we do about it? What messages does Spirit have for you today? We're using the Angel Tarot deck. I'm basically an intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant and medium. But I like doing these tarot readings because they give a nice visual representation and as to what is sort of going on, and they can be very poignant in guiding us to what messages Spirit wish to give us right now. Oh, got a tuba there, okay. Your layout is slightly different, Pisces, to the others. I believe that's a good thing, but we'll have to see. But there's definitely a very interesting energy coming in here. Ooh, wow. Let's see what's coming up here. Let's see what's coming up. So, first of all, we have the Five of Fire. Competing goals. Conflict with others. Right, okay. Right, when I'm connecting in with the energy here, I'm getting gossip. I'm getting people that are earworming about others. I'm getting a bit of like a negativity happening around you here, Pisces, with certain people that you're having in your life. And I feel like that these people are the type of people that come into your house and they offload every little silly little thing that's going on around them, and they moan and groan and whinge and bitch, and they leave, and you are absolutely exhausted, and you're feeling that there's no time left for yourself, and there's a lot of influences around you that are basically stooped in minutiae, and I'm feeling like I'm a person here that just really needs a frigging change. Because the way that certain things have unfolded around me, I just feel like enough's enough, right? And that this is telling me that I need to look at the areas of my life that are causing me heartache, conflict, that sort of thing, because there are certain things here that we need to start eliminating from our daily life, okay? And we need to start focusing in on how we flip some of these around to a positive, okay? Because it feels like some of these negative influences are affecting your thinking as well. This can be in the workplace, this can be amongst friends, this could be amongst family. But take a look at what area of your life this is happening in. There's a conflict here, right? And I feel this conflict is between certain relationships you have and certain aspects and opportunities you wish to go for, right? Now, in some severe cases, this could be, for example, you have a job opportunity and that opportunity involves you moving away, but you don't want to leave your family. And there's conflict residing there, right? But there's definitely the roots of this conflict are between where you want your life to go to, what opportunities you'd like to take, and the opinions and aspirations and things that other people have for you. With regards to friends, right, there is an aspect here of when it comes to friends and certain family members. Now, obviously, the dynamics change when it comes to whatever the relationship is, but there are certain friends and to a certain degree family members who like you but like you the way they are, and they don't like change, right? But there's definitely change coming around your life at the moment. There's something in your life that needs to change. There's an opportunity coming up, or there's something that you want to do that other people are not necessarily agreeing with, right? And it's kind of, you need to make a choice whether you go for that opportunity or you listen to the other person, right? Communication, effective communication is key here, okay? If people are not listening to you, then you need to make your voice heard. Okay, even if that means you have to sort of put your foot down a little bit, but you need to make your voice heard, right? But also you need to accept that there may not be a middle ground in some circumstances. There may have to be a compromise or sacrifice made in some way, right? And both sides need to be open to that. If the other side, so if the person that you're having this conflict with is like my way or the highway, then they're putting your back up against the wall, and then that becomes a more starker choice. Okay, and I feel there is a bit of element of that going on, sadly, around you. There is like someone who's not seeing the bigger picture here, right? And I feel like getting into that place where you can actually have a tidy conversation, or you can put your viewpoints across. It hasn't been easy for you. This is where being unwilling and unable to make plans comes in. This is coming in a lot because what I think this is a factor of, right, is I've explained this in some of the other videos. I want to do an explanation video as to why things are changing quite a lot here, right? With regards to COVID, COVID was a Red Sea moment for all of us, okay? It was an event that affected the entirety of planet Earth, right? But what happened when basically most of the countries on planet Earth went into lockdown was that people got off the treadmill and they started to reflect on their lives. And some people made changes, some didn't. Some were happy with where their lives were going, some weren't. But a lot of people started to make changes. This is why you start to see these shifts of people not wanting to go into work, wanting to work from home. They found that working from home was easier, or they want to change their lifestyles, they want to change their jobs, they have more time at home with their family, their kids, that sort of thing, right? So there's kind of these elements all sort of going on. And then we went back to work. And this shift that started with us all going into the lockdowns never stopped. But a lot of us tried to bury it, which is why a lot of people hear a lot of people saying things have gone back to normal, but just doesn't feel like normal. It doesn't feel like we're in the fourth year of a decade. There's much that's gone on underneath the surface. A lot of people had to confront a lot of mental health issues at that point. A lot of people were had to stay in homes where they were suffering domestic violence, or very bad and negative situations. There's a lot going on here. And this is being signified in the energies. So you'll find a lot of these readings will have very similar energies surrounding them. A about being stifled, conflict coming up between people, an opportunity, that sort of thing. There are certain times, Pisces, where certain relationships and certain things would have run their course. Okay? And I'm not necessarily saying that is the case here, but it does feel like you have to be mindful of the direction and trajectory you've been on with the different people in your life and what they represent to you, and whether that representation is serving you good or serving you ill at the moment, right? This is basically there is a winding down, there are endings happening around you at the moment. There's a lot of ending energy coming in, right? But that also means there's a lot of new beginnings coming in, a new person entering your life. This could be professionally, personally. For some of you, it could be a new relationship. For some of you, this could be the clearing out. Clearing out of old habits. Maybe like take it from a bloke's perspective. Then perhaps you get sick of hanging out with the boys all the time, and you're just not getting the same gratification from going out every weekend and pissing against the wall, or you want to do something different, and your friends are like, no, I can't come down the pub. But no, I need to focus, I need to study, I'm doing a course or something. And, sometimes you need to let go of those old influences so these new influences can come in. So there's that element going on as well, okay? Inner strength. Inner strength and discipline is very much needed right now. For you to actually start bringing in this new aspect into your life, you need that inner strength. You need the strength to face what's happened in the past, okay, or what's happening around you now, okay? This is a time, Pisces, where we need to grow up and we need to start really taking the hard decisions that are going to move us forward in our lives. And I just want to read this to you. A unique choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. And I think that kind of sums this up completely. There's a lot of conflict happening around you. There's opportunities coming up. There's new things coming in. There are endings and beginnings. But you need to find out what's in your way, whether that's elements inside of you or elements outside of you. You need to find out what's in your way, and you need to find the ways in which to move around that. And the way you do that is by effective decision making, effective communication, listening to all aspects and making the decision that feels the best for you. In order to give you a sort of more poignant little ending to this reading, I'm going to draw you 3 moon cards. I like the way in which these really sort of come together. So we've got, as I said, conflict, new people coming into your life, right? A time for healing. You see kind of how they go together. It's a time for healing. This isn't about, some of this might sound a bit harsh, but it's not about putting you down, right? It's about you identifying what aspects of your life do need healing. Opportunities clashing with personal relationships. Strength to make the right decision, right? Give your dreams a practical plan. You can come to an agreement or understanding that maybe takes into account what other people around you are being fearful of. Are you making a choice and trying to jump too early, perhaps? And people are saying, well, why don't you, I don't know, for example, do this first to make sure you get there, okay? Is the opportunity you're going through or you're going for the best way to achieve the goal that you want to achieve? The best doesn't necessarily have to mean the quickest. So consult everyone around you and use this as the way, maybe use this in a sense of like when you're communicating with those other people, say, look, I want to go for this opportunity. I understand that this is going to cause issues between us. I understand that you've got reservations about this. I want to prove to you that I can really do this. So please, can we sit down and think of a way that we can have our cake and eat it? And that might mean that perhaps, like say for example, you don't study this year, but you study next year. Perhaps there's a compromise or a sacrifice that can be made in that sort of sense. But there has to be that effective, open communication. Plans being stifled, don't be frivolous with your resources, and unfortunately there are certain people that do need to go. They're not serving you right now. Okay? There are certain aspects in your life that are not serving you right now. So basically, balance your spirituality and practicality. Balance the practicals of what you need right now, or what you want right now. And I think if you take a balanced approach, you're gonna get the outcome, or close to the outcome that you want. Thank you very much, Pisces. That was your reading for July 2024. And I will be going back and doing readings for the rest of 2024. We'll be doing a second half of 2024 outlook coming up very, very shortly. If you would like to stay tuned for that, then please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you soon. You take care of yourselves. Love you lots. And if you want more from me, check out the website, jaredwalters.co.uk. That's bye!